a very long time, we in leadership positions in this country have ignored the financial management of our public hospitals, especially Kenyatta National Hospital. And that is because for a long time we thought we were, subject to a separate regime. I will have this House know that the disease that is at Kenyatta has crossed the road to Nairobi Hospital. I saw a member of this House, Honorable Speaker, just the other day complaining that they had been denied services at Nairobi Hospital because we had been removed from that panel because of mismanagement of that private hospital called Nairobi Hospital. And it has gotten to ridiculous levels. This House would not believe it, that even after that, I know it's a private hospital, after the dispute surrounding the financial management of Nairobi Hospital went to court, when the High Court had reserved a date for judgment, somebody went to the Court of Appeal to stop the judgment being read, which was scheduled to be read on the 9th of October. So we are staring at a crisis in the management of our hospitals, be they private or indeed the public. And I like the staying power of Senator Omtata because he has focused his spotlight repeatedly on the management of Kenyatta National Hospital. Lastly, Honorable Speaker, you will remember on this issue of rewarding of our athletes, the Cabinet Secretary for Sport, the Honorable Mvurya, the last time he was here, even you yourself in the chair were confused as what he was saying. You remember him saying there were 70 million shillings that had been set aside to reward the various sportsmen who had done well for the country. At that particular point in time, he owed the Lionesses, the Kenya 15s rugby women's team, 2 million shillings. And he could not tell us whether that 2 million was part of that 70 million. Honorable Speaker, do you know? Out of my repeated inquiry on the status and the welfare of the Lionesses, they found out that the head coach of the Lionesses, the 15th, was my classmate. And they suspected that he's the one who's bringing this information to the Senate repeatedly. They just woke up one day and suspended Dennis Mwanja as the head coach. For political reasons, Honorable Speaker, the young man has been suspended, judged without any trial or inquiry, just because he has repeatedly insisted on saying, Sifuna, when you see Mvurya there, ask him when he's paying the money for the Lionesses. So I support Honorable Cheralgei when he says, let us know, all athletes, when you perform well for your country, what are your expectations? Who comes up with these figures, 5 million, 2 million? From which vote? From which vote? Even when we were debating the rules on housing here, we asked, we have a housing board that is supposed to allocate houses. How can the president just stand up and say teachers get 40%, these athletes get 30%? You know, we are lying to these young men. So let there be a regime where it is clear, if you win gold, this is what you get, and it comes from which vote. I thank you, Speaker.
Senator John Ruto.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to support the statement by Senator for Nandi, or Senator of Kenya from Nandi, Senator Cheralgei, on this reward system for our sportsmen, Mr. Speaker. And I want to join my colleagues in saying that we need to come up with a formula of rewarding all the sportsmen and women in this country, Mr. Speaker. And we should go ahead and determine the source of funds. That we should not leave it to the president to just give, these rewards without exactly saying where the money comes from. If it is his personal resources, Mr. Speaker, then of course we should be told that it is from his personal resources. And Mr. Speaker, needless to say, that anyone who donates to sportsmen or any other person, millions of money, must also be able to show that they paid tax on such funds if it is from personal sources, Mr. Speaker. We should also include all sportsmen and women and define which sports are actually eligible for this particular reward. Mr. Speaker, I think it's time we also if we are going to come up with a framework, we also define the bullfighting as a sport in this country. And those who excel in that particular one are also rewarded, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, there are many areas of excellence in sports. And so we should come up with a clear definition of all the sports in this country. Mr. Speaker, allow me also to comment on the statement made by the Senator of Kenya from Busia, Senator Omtata, regarding the financial operations at Kenyatta National Hospital. And Mr. Speaker, the finances in hospitals have been affected by delayed disbursement of SHA claims. Mr. Speaker, many hospitals have closed shop because genuine claims have not been paid, while, Mr. Speaker, there are reports that there are claims that come from even non-existent hospitals that have been paid. So, Mr. Speaker, we must look at this, especially considering a recent media report that there are patients in Thika Level 5 Hospital who have been discharged but cannot be released by the hospital because they have not been able to clear their bills. Mr. Speaker, we want to call upon SHA to be able to be disbursing claims, paying claims in time, and to pay genuine claims, and at all costs to avoid paying claims that are fraudulent. Mr. Speaker, I support. Thank you.
Senator Fernandi.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. I want to support statement on the issue of tea. Mr. Speaker, it would interest the House that this unfairness continue to be devil all over. Talk today, 4 months down the line, money to KCC farmers are yet to be paid. Yet they have supplied milk, Mr. Speaker. There is crisis in agriculture sector. Mr. Speaker, for example, even on tea issue, Mr. Speaker, I want to confirm to colleagues, there are people who are saying that there is different quality of West Rift and East Rift in terms of tea from Mount Kenya region and West Rift. That is Bungoma, Nandi, Kericho, Bomet, Kisii, Nyamira. There is no difference, Mr. Speaker. We don't know when it comes to bonus and tea prices. Mr. Speaker, for example, like Kinoro, in Mount Kenya, they are getting 48 shillings and 10 cents. In Mudete, Vihiga County, they are getting 10 shillings. In Chebut, they are getting 12 shillings. In Kapsara, they are getting 10 shillings. In Nyasiongo, they are getting 12 shillings. In Momul, they are getting 24 shillings. In Tegat, they are getting 14 shillings. But all in Mount Kenya, from Kihoro to Michikuru, the lowest is 26 shillings and 50 cents. Mr. Speaker, this is a great travesty justice against tea farmers in this country. Mr. Speaker, if this matter is not addressed by Kenya Development Tea Authority, KTDA, we are going to approve tea. Then we see where lawyers will go in this country, yet they like taking a lot of tea, Mr. Speaker. And many people who are depending on tea, Mr. Speaker. We are going to approve because, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank Senator Ezi. We are suffering, Mr. Speaker. In fact, if you want to die in this country, be a farmer. If milk, we are yet to be paid. Tea, our bonuses have gone to the dogs, Mr. Speaker. Sugarcane is wobbling, Mr. Speaker. We are left to the masses of the maker, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this issue of tea, and I want to call upon KTDA, because they are the management company, and directors, that we have elected them that they must sign a performance contract in terms of bonus. Mr. Speaker, can you believe you are being paid 12 shillings in Chebuti factory in Kapsabet, but you are paying the plaka or muchunaji wa chai 13 shillings? Yani you have to add 1 shilling for that you are being paid, Mr. Speaker. Is this not death, Mr. Speaker? We must be told what is happening, and I want to tell CS Mutai Kagwe that you are now starting to treat us abnormally, and things will start becoming abnormal, Mr. Speaker. We must be told what is happening. There cannot be issue of quality. We went, and I want to agree that they are still using tongue to taste. Mr. Speaker, I wish I could be added 30 seconds to finish. There is no...
Give the senator 1 minute to conclude.
Mr. Speaker, I might end up breaking down and crying because my people are suffering, Mr. Speaker. Let no one tell you that they are using tongue to taste tea. The difference between tea from Mount Kenya region and West region, there is no difference. There is no difference, Mr. Speaker. What happens in Mombasa is when the prices are good, they sell from central Mount Kenya region. But when the prices are poor, they come out with West Rift. And that is why they are telling us about foreign exchange and in terms of international pricing. There are cartels, Mr. Speaker, in Mombasa, and I'm telling Mutai Kagwe to work on this issue and call me so that I can give the names of the cartels. I yield, Mr. Speaker, with a heavy heart.